welcome to the backyard. It's a nice day, so I thought we'd hang out outside today. So what you're going to need today for our reused crayon making are your old broken crayons from school, a muffin tin that maybe you don't care about anymore, and don't worry if it, and aren't worried if it gets messy, or some of these cupcake liners that have the aluminum foil on the inside, or some reusable silicone cupcake liners, and just make sure that you're only using them for the crayons. So once you've done that, meet me back here. Okay, so really the hardest part of this is just taking the paper off of the crayons, and you want to make sure that you get all the paper off the crayon. When I'm peeling these, I like to sort of put a little downward force on them, so go in kind of a downward spiral, and you'll be able to kind of keep it all in one piece and not have to keep restarting it. So kind of keep peeling, keep peeling. Ta-da! So once you have this, you want to break it into smaller pieces, like so. Probably not any bigger than like a ½ inch. And you can make it any color you want. You could make it rainbowish and do lots of different colors. Or you could keep it all in the same color palette, go monochromatic. Or you could even do all one color so that you've got all one color crayon. It just kind of depends on how you want it to look when you're using your new crayons that you're going to make. So you can see this part takes a while, so you want to do it on a day that you've got some time and some patience. I have one of those. Alright, so I've almost got this one peeled. I'm going to break that into smaller pieces. And then when I get ready to put it in the oven, I'm going to turn the oven to warm. Then once it gets up to temperature, I'm going to turn it off and put my broken crayon bits in and leave them for about 15 minutes. But you want to keep checking, because you don't want this to completely melt so that they become all one kind of brownish color. You want to get it just barely melted, and you may have some bits that are completely unmelted. That's okay too. And then once it cools, you can pop it out, and ta-da, you get this really groovy looking crayon that you can make all kinds of colors with. You can also use cookie cutters, but you want to make sure that they're cookie cutters you're not going to use for cookies later, because you don't want to get wax on them. And make them into different shapes. I know there are some kids at one of the Brownsburg elementaries that has put together some bulldog footprints, which is really cool, and theirs are purple. And then they sell them back to their classmates. So they're actually reusing and recycling, which I love. It's awesome. So try your hand at it, see what you can come up with, and have fun with it.